All right, what's up, everybody? This is Dre Trades. Okay, I want to preface this video because what I'm about to drop is yesterday's video. Okay, I'm going to drop Wednesday's January 6th video. Okay, this is the day after the election. Now, the reason why I didn't drop it, I went ahead and recorded it. I was ready to go with it. And then I just started hearing the craziness on the news. And I'm like, what? So I decided not to drop it because I had no idea where the market was going to turn after I already had did the video. Right, so I just kind of, was glued to the TV, watching all them crazy images, hearing words like cool and things like that. So I just got caught up in the moment, right? So I'm gonna go ahead. Now we seem to be back to normal, at least the market is. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop the video. So just remember, this is yesterday's video, Wednesday, January 6th. And it's a good video, so go ahead and check it out. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop another video today. All right, so thanks for watching. All right, so let's take a listen to yesterday. And why is the VIX down 6% going into the election when we don't know the results yet? To me, I'm gonna tell you why. Because I believe that the market is just going higher, regardless if it's Republican, regardless if it's the Democrat. That's right. If you was with me, if you heard yesterday's video, you are not surprised in the market action today. I was totally able to predict that. Why? The VIX told me everything I needed to know about what was going to happen today. And sure enough, it did not let me down. So, hey, chalk one up for Dre Trades. Anyway, so let's go ahead and talk about today. This is going to be a quick video. I'm not really going to talk about any specific stocks, just a couple. And the couple of stocks I'm going to talk about is JPM, JP Morgan, and Taiwan Semi, because I asked if you want me to talk about anything, just leave it in the comments. So two subscribers left a couple of tickers in the comments. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about them. So anyway, so the Dow is up. Look, all right, so blue wave is here, right? Most likely. We got one Democrat in the Senate, and now we're just kind of waiting for confirmation on the other. So the Dow is up 534 points. NASDAQ up 41. S&P up 44. See how they faked you out? See how if you was listening to the media, they was like, oh my gosh, the blue. I said, man, but there's no downturn that's predicted. And that's how you know when stocks is going up, because the downturn comes when nobody's predicting it. When everybody's like, oh, yeah, blue wave. Yeah, come on, man. And the VIX told us that yesterday. It showed the market's hand. And here we have what's happening today. So let's go ahead and look at the heat map. And, man, for the most part, everything is up except for FANG. Everything upset for FANG. Unbelievable, man. Coke is down. It's kind of hurt one of my Coke position. I think they downgraded Pepsi, and Coke is down hard. So, yeah, Coke is down. Some REITs, PayPal's down. It looks like something happened over there because, Visa, MasterCard, all the others are up. And I think they upgraded Visa and MasterCard, one of the two. Anyway, so that's what's going on with the heat map. For the most part, everything is going up, right? Everything is going up. All right, so let's look at, I got Tesla up. Is there anything to talk about here? We up 4.5, the usual 5% a day. I also said that in yesterday's video. I didn't really talk about Tesla because I'm like, hey, you want to go up 5%, just buy Tesla. It's a little too strong for me. I just got to wait for a serious pullback again. And this thing doesn't really pull back. It just goes sideways. And that's, I guess, when you want to get in. One of the good stocks today was Ford. Ford came out with his numbers. And it was down, but it was better than expectations. And you see it's breaking through the channel on the weekly. And you see I've been playing Ford, and I got, from my previous analysis, I got all the tops circled. And is this going to be another circle, or are we going to finally break through? I actually think this time we're going to break through. All right, so let's pull up Taiwan Semi. All right, first of all, I'm wrong. Yes, I'm wrong. I'm wrong about Nvidia. Well, see, all the FANGs is down, right? All these high flying stocks, for the most part, are down. So it's a little early to tell. But I wish I would have put my Nvidia trade on today. That would have been nice. But I was saying how I like Nvidia for the long term, and AMD. right? So this stock is down. Let's go ahead and look at AMD real quick, and AMD is also down. So I like it for they just kind of. I believe people's repositioning, right? This is the stocks that was making the money, and let's get out of this and buy some of that for the most part. That's what I think is going on. I still like it. The president, the blue wave, doesn't stop what this company's going to do, right? It's not going to stop what this company's going to do. So I still like it. Let's hopefully it breaks out like I predicting. All right, so I'm going to talk about JPM. JPM, the banks has been on fire. It's actually been a trade I've missed. Because I just never been excited about the banks since 2008, where we are, and I actually probably should have got in, because here's the banks in 2008, and let's say the high today, it's up 449%. Well, I don't know. It's just kind of not my flavor. I mean, I don't trade everything that's going up. So, but this is what I probably should have been trading, and they're on fire. The financials are on fire. Actually, I take that back. I own the XLF in one of my portfolios. I'm actually trying a different trading strategy in one of my portfolios, and I might reveal it later on, maybe a couple of months. I'm kind of testing something. I'm testing something out. So I do own the XLF. And so far, so good. That little test portfolio I got is actually working out pretty good so far. It's something I'm setting up for the new year, just to try to see something. See if I can make gains by really just relaxing, kind of following a script. And that's what I'm kind of doing. And I'll tell you what, in that script, financials is hot, so I own the XLF. All right, so yeah, there's JP Morgan. We can look at Citi real quick. Wow, so Citi's not moving. Got to actually zoom in. See, and you can see how JP Morgan is the best, and the other one is Bank of America, the majors. All right, I'm looking at the majors. So there's Bank of America, and here's JP Morgan, for the most part, on fire. What I like, I'll tell you what, is Morgan Stanley. Look at that, man, up 7% almost today. I think the investment banks are the best, the better trade. I think if you want to get into finance, I think this is where you need to be. I know people's talking about the financials and the banks, but look at these stocks, man. The stocks is telling you everything. Let's look at the other major. That's Goldman Sachs. Wow, up 5.45%. So I like them better than the money center banks, even though they all on fire. So let's pull up Taiwan Semi. Taiwan Semi is actually up today. Hey, I like this just as well. I just had to pick two, and I'm not... I don't know, I didn't really want to go overseas with my little long-term pick there, so, because, I don't know, they just been acting. I don't know, man. I just want to stay, we know what, scratch that. Anyway, I like TSM. It's on fire. I had to pick one, but I didn't pick TSM. What can you say, man? Look at this thing. I remember I wanted to get in down here somewhere, and I missed the breakout. I missed the move. I think that was the move, and I just didn't turn. I didn't look back. You're waiting for the pullback. So let's see. Let's zoom in right here, right? Here's a stock. Boom. You're waiting for the pullback. See, there's no pullback. If you was waiting for the pullback on this huge move, which was about 15%, you never got that pullback, right? And now look at it, right? So let's say it closed here, and right where it is today, it's up 58%, right? And that's why sometimes you almost can't wait for a pullback. And also, sideways is the new pullback. So when you see that forming, that's when you need to kind of get in. I just kind of never brought it up, but I do like Taiwan Semi. I do. I just picked NVIDIA, man. I just picked NVIDIA, and it's kind of showing that I'm wrong because NVIDIA is getting, oh man, I had no idea they was going to sell it off this hard. I really didn't, but they selling it off pretty hard, man. And Amazon, all of them, 1.67%, same pattern. It looks like I didn't even change the chart. Right, so it looks like these stocks are going to do exactly the same thing in the future. Hopefully it's up, but if one goes down, they're probably both going to go down. And it's Facebook, man. Facebook's actually turning, right? Look at how it's actually, you see it wanting to go lower. I got a little highlight box saying, I think it goes there. I mean, ugly charts. When they come out with earnings, in a few weeks, January 27th. These earnings are going to be fire. Let me tell you something. And people are probably going to say, oh, they'll just take their chances and don't worry about the government breakup because this company, I don't know. Maybe they're going to be like, oh, yeah, we need to break them up because they're making so much money. I don't know. But this company makes a lot of money. And look at that. It's just trading way down here, right? The real buy, I think it's a buy now, but the real buy, if you kind of catch here, that support, remember that when it broke out of there? If it comes down to that 245, I think you need to sell everything you got and just jump into Facebook. Because that's going to be, to me, a screaming buy. And I don't think it breaks that level at all. It might touch it, but I don't think it breaks that level. Well, anyway, that's all I'm going to talk about today. Not much to talk about. Hey, if you want me to talk about a stock, just put it in the comments. Hit me up on Twitter, and I'll kind of talk about it. But I haven't been trading much. I've just been looking at my stocks, looking at my Lulu call. See, Lulu's down. It's another hot stock. Almost look like the Amazon I just brought up in the Nvidia. Let me see Nvidia. Yeah, kind of looking like that a little bit. I'm still bullish on these stocks. So let's see what the market does. Do we run with this? Let me show you real quick on the FinViz. Looks like we gotten a little sell-off going into the end of the day, trying to bring them down. One-day performance, basic materials, number 1 today. Financials, number 2. Energy, number 3, right? See all that tech, look at tech. Right, so they selling all the tech off. They selling communication services. They selling consumer defensive, even though it is up, but not up like these, right? So, yeah, let's see how long this trade lasts. How long the market's gonna run with this, and tomorrow we should really know, who's running the Senate for sure, and then we'll get some market action based on the facts. The facts. Here's the VIX, 23.74. Let's go to pull up the daily. See what's going down there. See that spike here that I highlighted yesterday. And look, we're just kind of going straight down, right? So let me pull up the minute. Looks like we're kind of bouncing a little bit. Yeah, look at the bounce right here. Right at 215 or so, we're bouncing on the VIX. So some news story happened. Something's happening. Anyway, but it's a bounce. I still think that we go lower. The VIX, that's this 20 level, and we coming into it, 2380. It's strong. It's, I think it means a lot when we break that level. Let's just see what happens, man. The VIX does not want to go down below that. It's really hanging on right there. I think, also once the inauguration, January 20th is done and Trump's out of there, that's less worry about the market has to worry about, meaning there's more, basically less uncertainty, right? So we know that Biden's in the White House with Kamala, and we know who the cabinet's going to be. We know what the Senate's about. We know what Congress is about, less uncertainty, and I think we could move on. So maybe my guess is, I think January 20th, I'll go ahead and call it here right now. We break 20. We break 20 in the VIX and start heading lower. And if that's happening, the market most likely is heading higher. All right, thanks for watching. This is Dre Trades. I used to be This Is Trey. Now I'm Dre Trades. Catch me out on Twitter. Catch me out on Instagram. Let me know if you like this video. Let me know what stocks you want me to talk about. And we'll do it again tomorrow, hopefully. Thanks for watching again. Dre Trades, and I'm out.